Good afternoon and welcome to Boston Asian Radio and TV English Daily News Today. I am your host, Amanda. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. More than 60 Massachusetts beaches closed due to water quality. One hospitalized in shooting outside Malden pizza shop. Woman arrested outside Taylor Swift's home on trespassing charge. Boston police make arrest tied to Mattapan mass shooting, recover loaded gun. Councilor Kendra Lara apologizes for Jamaica plane car crash. More than 60 Massachusetts beaches closed due to water quality. More than 60 Massachusetts beaches were forced to temporarily close access to swimmers amid high levels of bacteria. Beaches in Boston, Beverly, Duxbury, Hingham, Marshfield, Nahant, Quincy, Revere, Salem, Swampscott, Wareham, and Winthrop were among nearly 70 flagged for water quality issues by the Massachusetts Department of Public Health. More than half of the locations flagged involve freshwater beaches, ones usually found on inland lakes and ponds. However, more recent testing done show water quality has improved and swimmers were allowed back into the water. One hospitalized in shooting outside Malden pizza shop. One person was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries after being shot outside a Malden pizza shop Sunday afternoon. Officers responded to Main Street at approximately 2:51 p.m. for a reported shooting, according to Malden police. The gunshot victims' issues were not considered serious and they were able to transport themselves to a local hospital for treatment. Police and detectives could be seen putting up crime scene tape around New York Pizza, located at 421 Main Street. Authorities say they are not aware of any cars or businesses being hit by bullets. Malden police say the incident is an active and ongoing investigation and that no arrests have been made at this time. This is a developing story. Check back for updates as more information becomes available. Woman arrested outside Taylor Swift's home on trespassing charge. A woman who was previously warned to stay away from Taylor Swift's home in Rhode Island was arrested this week outside the beachfront property, police said. The woman was discovered in front of the home and arrested on Monday, said Westerly Police Chief Paul Gingerella. Overzealous fans have been a problem for Swift over the years, with several arrests at her homes. In July 2019, an Iowa man who said he wanted to meet Swift was arrested near her beachfront mansion carrying a crowbar and lock picks, and a New Jersey man was caught inside the home months later. A Florida man who broke into Swift's home in New York City in 2018 was sentenced to jail after pleading guilty to criminal contempt and attempted burglary. It's unclear if Swift was home on Monday. She is in the middle of a 52-show stadium tour dubbed Eras. On Friday, she released Speak Now, Taylor's version, a re-recorded version of her third album. Boston police make arrest tied to Mattapan mass shooting, recover loaded gun. Boston police have arrested a man who was wanted on warrants tied to the recent mass shooting in Mattapan and recovered a loaded gun, according to police. Officers on Saturday night were continuing the investigation into the shooting from July 5 when 5 people were shot and arrested 3 suspects in the area of Edgewater Drive and River Street. The arrest began with a traffic stop when police officers spotted a vehicle with excessively dark-tinted windows with its headlights off, police said. Officers then put on their emergency lights and sirens to stop the vehicle. During the arrest, officers also recovered a loaded firearm from another passenger, later identified as Demarius Voltmer, 23 of Boston. He was arrested and charged with unlawful possession of a firearm and unlawful possession of ammunition. The firearm was determined to be a loaded Ruger Mayodan 380 with 6 rounds in the magazine. Councilor Kendra Lara apologizes for Jamaica plane car crash. Boston City Councilor Kendra Lara has released a statement apologizing after she crashed a car into a Jamaica plane home. The crash happened on June 30. The police report said Lara went through a fence and crashed into a home on Center Street. No one inside the home was hurt, but Laura's son Zaire was taken to Boston Children's Hospital and got stitches over his eye. The police report also said Lara was driving on a revoked license with no insurance, the car was not registered, and it had an expired inspection sticker. Zaire was also not in a booster seat, as required by law. Lara didn't mention any of this in her statement, just saying she was driving a friend's car. We are all accountable for our actions, and I am no different, which is why I offer my sincerest apologies to everyone, especially the people of District 6, Lara said in the statement. Stay tuned for more updates on Boston news as it develops.